Imagine a world untouched by modern civilization, where the African savanna stretched endlessly under a relentless sun, dotted with acacia trees and teeming with life both wondrous and deadly. A million years ago, during the Pleistocene epoch, our ancestors roamed this landscape not as conquerors, but as survivors in a brutal game of existence. These early humans, primarily Homo erectus, who first appeared around 1.9 million years ago, faced an environment where every day was a battle against hunger, weather, and predators. But perhaps the most profound challenge was protecting their vulnerable young, infants born helpless, requiring years of care in a world where weakness invited death. This article delves into the intricacies of life a million years ago, focusing on how the first humans defended their offspring. Drawing from paleoanthropological evidence, fossil records, and ethnographic analogies from modern hunter-gatherer societies, we explore the evolutionary strategies that allowed our species to thrive. From communal guardianship to the ingenious use of tools and fire, these methods not only ensured survival, but also laid the foundation for human social structures, empathy, and intelligence. As we journey through this prehistoric narrative, we'll uncover how the instinct to protect the young shaped humanity's path, influencing everything from brain development to cooperative behaviors that persist today. A million years ago, the Earth was in the grip of climatic fluctuations, with ice ages alternating with warmer periods. The African continent, cradle of humanity, was a mosaic of grasslands, woodlands, and rivers. Mega herbivores like mammoths and giant ground sloths roamed alongside formidable predators: saber-toothed cats, hyenas, lions, and even rival hominid groups. In this setting, Homo erectus emerged as a pivotal species, taller, with larger brains than their Australopithecus predecessors, capable of long-distance travel and rudimentary tool-making. But why focus on the defense of the young? Because human offspring are uniquely vulnerable. Unlike chimpanzee infants who can cling to their mothers shortly after birth, human babies are altricial, born underdeveloped due to the constraints of bipedalism and larger brain sizes, which necessitated narrower pelvises in females. This obstetrical dilemma meant births were perilous and postnatal care intensive. Protecting these infants wasn't just parental duty, it was essential for species propagation. Failure meant extinction. Success meant the continuation of genes that favored nurturing behaviors. In the sections that follow, we'll examine the environmental context, the biology of early humans, the myriad threats they faced, and the multifaceted defense strategies they employed. Through this lens, we see not just survival tactics, but the dawn of what makes us human: love, cooperation, and ingenuity in the face of adversity. To understand how early humans defended their young, we must first paint a vivid picture of their world. A million years ago, the planet was cooler and drier than today, with vast savannas replacing dense forests in East Africa. The Rift Valley, often called the cradle of humanity, was a hotspot for hominid evolution, rich in resources but fraught with dangers. Rivers like the Awash and Omo provided water and fish, while woodlands offered fruits, nuts, and shelter. However, these areas were also hunting grounds for predators. The fauna was diverse and intimidating. Large carnivores such as the saber-toothed cat, Smilodon, and the African lion's ancestors prowled the plains, preying on herbivores like zebras, antelopes, and elephants. Scavengers like hyenas, with their bone-crushing jaws, competed for carcasses. Birds of prey soared overhead, ready to snatch unattended young. Even reptiles, such as crocodiles lurking in waterways, posed threats during foraging. Climate played a crucial role. Periodic droughts forced migrations, exposing groups to new dangers. Volcanic activity in the Rift Valley added ash clouds and lava flows to the mix. Early humans, nomadic hunter-gatherers, moved in small bands of 20 to 50 individuals, following game and seasonal plants. Their diet was omnivorous: roots, berries, insects, small game, and scavenged meat from larger kills. In this ecosystem, vulnerability was amplified for the young. Infants couldn't walk for over a year, couldn't feed themselves for several more, and their cries could alert predators from afar. Defense therefore began with adaptation to this environment, choosing safe campsites near water but elevated to spot threats, and timing activities to avoid peak predator hours. Fossil sites like Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania provide clues. Here, archaeologists have unearthed Homo erectus remains alongside stone tools and animal bones, suggesting organized hunting and processing sites. These locations were likely defended communally, with lookouts posted to watch for intruders. The environment also influenced social evolution. Resource scarcity promoted sharing, while dangers encouraged tight-knit groups. Grandmothers, no longer reproducing, could assist in childcare, a phenomenon known as the grandmother hypothesis, which posits that menopause evolved to allow elder females to invest in grandchildren, boosting survival rates. Defining first humans is tricky, but 1 million years ago points to Homo erectus, who lived from about 1.9 million to 110,000 years ago. They were the first hominids to leave Africa, spreading to Asia and Europe. Physically, they stood 5 to 6 feet tall, with brain sizes around 900 to 1,100 cubic centimeters, larger than earlier Homo habilis, 600 cubic centimeters, but smaller than modern humans, 1,350 cubic centimeters. Evolutionarily, Homo erectus inherited traits from Australopithecus, like bipedalism, but advanced with better endurance running and manual dexterity. Their young were born after a 9-month gestation, similar to today, but with even greater dependency due to less developed motor skills. Parental investment was high. Females burdened by pregnancy and nursing relied on males in the group for provisioning. Hormonal changes in fathers, such as reduced testosterone, promoted bonding and protection, a trait observed in modern studies and inferred from evolutionary biology. Fossil evidence like the Dmanisi site in Georgia, 1.8 million years old, shows care for the vulnerable. An elderly individual without teeth was fed soft food, indicating communal compassion that likely extended to infants. Ethnographic parallels from groups like the Hadza in Tanzania reveal constant infant carrying for 2 to 3 years, reducing distress and predator attraction. AKA pygmies in Central Africa demonstrate cooperative breeding, where multiple caregivers hold and soothe babies, freeing mothers for foraging. These biological foundations set the stage for defense strategies, blending instinct with learned behaviors. The young faced multifaceted threats. Predators were primary. Big cats ambushed from grass. Hyenas raided camps at night. Eagles snatched from above. Fossil records show hominid bones with tooth marks from leopards. Environmental hazards included exposure, cold nights, hot days, floods, and fires. Disease and parasites without medicine claimed many. Malnutrition during lean times weakened immunity. Internal threats. Infanticide by rival males, as in some primates, or accidents during migrations. These risks necessitated vigilant, multi-layered defenses. Physical defenses started with carrying. Mothers used slings from vines or hides to keep infants close, allowing mobility while foraging. This baby-wearing regulated temperature and enabled quick flight. Co-sleeping protected at night. Families huddled in groups with infants between parents. Socially, cooperative breeding was key. Alloparents, fathers, siblings, elders shared duties. Groups formed circles around young during rest, with sentries. Communication evolved, alarm calls, gestures to signal danger. Technologically, tools were crucial. Oldowan choppers, 2.5 million years old, progressed to Acheulean hand axes by Homo erectus. These cut meat, shaped spears for throwing at threats. Fire, mastered around 1 million years ago, deterred predators with light and heat. Campsites with hearths show controlled use. Hunting tactics doubled as defense. Groups mobbed predators with stones and sticks, as seen in chimpanzee behavior. In dire situations, sacrifice occurred, adults distracting threats to let others escape. Parenting evolved with brain size. Extended childhood allowed learning, but required protection. Play in safe groups built skills. Cultural transmission, stories, rituals around protection. Today, these instincts manifest in parental behaviors, societal structures. 1 million years ago, defending the young forged humanity. Through cooperation and innovation, our ancestors survived, passing on legacies of resilience. Click on the subscribe button for more videos. Turn on the notifications button to get notified.